In this video, I'm going to talk about yokes that I've used. When I first started flying flight sim, I was using the keyboard and the mouse. And then I got this yoke, the Virtual Pilot Pro by CH Products. Honestly, this must have been in the 90s, but it was a good yoke and served its purpose. I remember using these buttons for the gear and flaps and the hat switch for the view change, having the throttle and the trim wheel. I mean, this was old school. Look at this connection. I don't even have a computer that accepts that. Then I moved on to this yoke, which was, I believe, also by CH Products, the Flight Sim yoke. Far more realistic looking, has a King Air kind of style to it. Had more buttons. I used these for the flaps and gear, the throttle, had the trim wheel, hat switch for the view, and this one had a button on the tip. I remember gluing this plastic clip on from a set of temporary blinds to act as my chart clip. And I'd say this was really the beginning of assembling my home cockpit. I also had the CH rudder pedals, but I no longer have them because I gave them away to somebody. Then I purchased the Ace 737 yoke. I touched upon these in my tour video. I really like the yoke, they really look good. This one didn't come with this clipboard. That's something I attached for the look. There's an old clipboard, you can kind of still see it behind. On the older one, I think the autopilot disengage button was nicer looking and feeling, but the trim was not great. Has a squeeze trigger for the push to talk, and I used the other one for my view change. Then I upgraded to the newer Ace 737 yoke, which does come with this clipboard, and the trim switch is far more realistic and smoother. I don't love the autopilot disengage, but that's minor. Also has the trigger switch for the push to talk, and I use the other one for the view change. I had to mount this to keep it solid to a piece of wood that I wrapped in this gray, I don't know what it is, I got it at Home Depot. It's like a mat movers use in your house. But that works really well, keeps it in place. Really like the Ace 737 yokes, they really look good. They feel good, but they're not force feedback. They're not connected to each other. And I just pulled the trigger on my first force feedback yoke, which will be in an upcoming video when I receive it. So until then, happy landings. Hope you'll like and subscribe.